matchup, and certainly the fans are showing that they are as well. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Judicials about to kick it away and get this season started. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Cardinals offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Dropping back, it's Kelly. Under fire. They've got the screen set up. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got him. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Cardinals have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man. It's Webster. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Quarterback on the keeper. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? He'll keep it on the sneak.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
The Judicials offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense will really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Here's a hit. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Judicials send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stall on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Kelly. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Give to the fullback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He'll ride his man on the option. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Might as well give it to him again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. And the Judicials with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
Yeah, and 4th and inches, you know what's coming. You know they're going to run the quarterback sneak, but it's one of the hardest plays in football to stop. You got to find a way to dive from the defensive line spot and stop the...
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Judicials kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Miles ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Sticks it in his belly. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Hand off to the fullback. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. So now on comes the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Find space on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll go to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket, and when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Catch in the middle. It's Webster. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Rushes on him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught over the middle. It's O'Neal. Breaks into the open. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Judicials will snap it on 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Goes to the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's O'Neal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. The Judicials line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. And the Judicials decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He spins that thing down the middle. Makes the grab on the big throw. Off to the races. Touchdown Cardinals. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, you want to make big plays in the passing game, and to do that, you got to be able to read the defense, see what they're doing to make sure you don't put the ball in harm's way. You can see he drops back, got really good comfort level with what he's seeing. He knows he's going to fit that post over the linebackers in between the safety. Ball is on the money, and they're rewarded with a touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And it's blocked. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Give to the big fullback. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. Fullback's got it. And some room to work. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They go to the ground. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on pass rush. He does a great job being the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unleashes one. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double cover. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Ball State.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, but oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Iowa State somehow, some way, found a way there in Ames and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Snagged out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Punt is on its way. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it. Jesse did love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back.
Running free. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Makes the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Sets up the screen. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. The Judicials will call on their punt team. A low line drive and not his best work. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Pulled and fired complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's Webster. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out, firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grab behind the line. It's York. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Takes a handoff. It's O'Neal. Turning it on. Jumped on top of the pile. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Gets the back moving. On the option. Quick toss. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got it behind the line. It's Hamilton. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Caught in the backfield, it's Ashley. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got his man across the middle. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Slams ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what it could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And the returner is stopped. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, what a scene there in Muncie. What a fine performance we've seen. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Schumann Stadium.
The Cardinals will boot it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They want to run this quarterback. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I wish I could bring you some hope, but man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, they'll just find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
And the Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hamilton. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Makes the grab on the left. Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground here. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The Cardinals look to do some damage in the red zone. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You got backups in the game now, and I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UTEP is in front. They've owned the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by a field goal over ULM. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
The Judicials will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He'll do it himself. Got the first down and still on his feet. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. And the Cardinals will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They're trying to slam it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to throw, it's Kelly. There's the pressure. Touchdown, Ball State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants, and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend the pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called, so good luck stopping this game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for space, it's O'Neal. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to sneak it. They pick up that 1st down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're 2-down territory there and you take a shot on 3rd and run it on 4th, but they opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching
Oh, he's got some space. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you could tell. He made them pay with a big gain down the field.
The Judicials are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll take it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. They'll send the back in motion. Run it with the fullback. Tripped up for the tackle. 4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. He's looking to pass. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. The Cardinals buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Here comes the heat. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Got the 1st down and more. Smashes through the tackle. All kinds of room to the right. At the 20. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ball State.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then it shows you his speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not want a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Sends it back in motion. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give to the fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game. It's a fumble. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Dropping back, it's Kelly. Fires to the right. That's reeled in, it's Robinson. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. We've reached the break. Ball State has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Ashley. They get him corralled, and not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Cardinals are rolling down the field. It'll be a draw. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about this speed by the QB on that play?
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to turn the corner on the left. Runs through a tackle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Right back to the well. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And the Judicials can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback will keep it. Finds a little space. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Holding. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. The option look. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Judicials are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Gonna run it. It's May.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He'll keep it himself. Shakes off the defender. And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
Takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. What a grab with one hand. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! Grabbed in the end zone and put 6 on the board.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UTEP is down right now inside the Sun Bowl, but this young man under center today has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in El Paso. They're trailing by just 4 to ULM. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Gives it on the option. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll keep it on the ground. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll pull it down.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself some time, gets outside, uses his speed, picks up the 1st down. The offense stays on the field. They've already got the lead, and now they're just bleeding this clock away.
There he goes. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game.
The sun is shining, tailgates are humming, and we're getting set for another terrific college football matchup. Glad to have you with us from Springfield, Missouri, Plaster Stadium, home to the Missouri State Bears. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Missouri State Bears. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Bears will kick it away to start us off. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Ball State Cardinals offense comes onto the field first today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of...
Breaks into the open. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Cardinals racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And the Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that spin move kept the play alive and let this guy pick up a few extra yards. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. He'll pull it on the read. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. Punt is on its way. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Bears offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter. And he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
But they need to show up when it matters the most. And there's going to be times in this game, like we've seen throughout his career, when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter. And that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. He's got it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. On the move. He breaks a tackle. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Clark wants to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Bears will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Webster. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, I know it's a very small sample size, and we've got a lot of football to go this year, but what can you say about this offense? How explosive and impressive they look. Top 5 in the nation in scoring, and you can see why. They've got speed and playmakers all over the field.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. James Madison went scorched earth in a double-digit win that might have been worse had they not sat the starters there in that 4th quarter. Total destruction by the Dukes. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Power football with the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. They booted away on 4th down. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Cardinals are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Connection to the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Cardinals will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Gives it to the back on the draw. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cardinals with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ashley. Defense makes the stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Keeps it on the draw.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? Having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped at just short. He'll sneak it. Sneaks it in.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 71 yards down the field. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Missouri State offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the 1st quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Rolls it in. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Clark to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. we're only through one. These quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Gonna look downfield again. Trying to make magic with his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. And it's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Rides the back and leaves it. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Cardinals lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. The play action fake. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Turning it on. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Cardinals are marching down the field. Running back searching for a hole. Powers through the defender. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Weatherly. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Back to throw, it's Kelly. Quickly out to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads it left. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Ball State.
And I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Missouri State offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find... Oh, he's got some some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Clark wants to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to throw again. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And that is no good. Couldn't find the range on the field goal, couldn't cut into the deficit, and they are still down by 21.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first.
There he goes. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Cardinals have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. So here comes the Bear offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Clark to fire. Quickly complete. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off-play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
this drive alive after that earlier sack. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Back to pass, it's Kelly. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The snap sets up to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Ball State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You talk about going on the road and making it. $27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage? Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kansas State was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in the Little Apple. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been those K-State fans who will enjoy this win. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bears moving quickly to the line. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Punts it out of the air. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Johnson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Clark wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Got the first down and more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. I don't don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
And the Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Clark to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Lost to throw on 1st down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Lawrence. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Johnson. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard. Business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty.
matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a team from the American, the Tulane Green Wave, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The LSU Tigers offense will start this game off with the football. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bob.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen here.
LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for room. It's Durham. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. A strike downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a 3rd down conversion. There's the pressure. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. And he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. I'll tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for receiving year 2. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line of the game. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. A really trying to slow that rush down with the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Give to the running back. Nice move here. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Green Wave hoping that huge run puts momentum on their side. They'll give it to the back. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Mars. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 2nd down coming up. They believe they can run right here. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 7 over UConn. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect
just ran out of the wind of steam. The defense finally got it. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They go to the counter. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6. To give to the back. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They try to pop a run on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's got it on the right. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying him out.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. On the move inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Now they'll run it to the right here. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. He's piled up 65 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. The give out of the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They are calling for the defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That's an interesting call going play action on third and long because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period, first down here. It's a draw. Got room to work. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Here's the return. Everybody stays in their lane. And they 31-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. The give to the back. Makes the stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back. Going deep. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Dwayne comes to the line.